What's good, people? It's me, your boy Quackers TV, the local friendly neighbourhood quack dealer himself, back with quite possibly my hardest video yet. I am going to be taking on an extended version of the European Super League with my boys Waterford FC. What's special about this time? It's not the worst players in the game anymore. We're going one step further, using only goalkeepers. Yes, boys and girls, you do see correctly. When the disgraceful owners of the football clubs decided to make their own league, their own breakaway league, we invaded. The Waterford FC boys said, nah mate, this ain't standing no more. We got a team of keepers who are the only ones willing to stand beside us, and said we are going to take this league down from the inside. A quick word of warning. EA, being the absolute laziest fools, because I'm going to try and avoid swearing for once, as I say every episode, ever, they take overall team rating into account rather than player position rating or the quality of the opponents in your league. So obviously, as you can see, I have a lot of very, very high rated players. Even if they're all in one position, so you'd think by the mean it should only take the keeper's position and then add it to the defenders, the midfielders and the attackers to get the average rating of the team. No, it doesn't do that. It adds every single player in the team's positions. So I believe my team's mean rating is about 88 plus, which is one of the highest in the league. So as I was saying, word of warning, I'm probably going to get sacked in this video. I could have just done a competition, but I don't really want to. I want the dynamic kind of element of it. I want that risk of the time factor being a thing. First game up against Chelsea, the Waterford FC boys whip across him. Edouard Mendy, who did not make the cut. We will call him a scab for staying loyal to his team. And you can see the first problem pretty early on. Our team, I don't want to say they turn like a tank because it's probably even worse than that, but luckily for us we have Big Jan Oblak in goal, the best keeper in the game, making save after save, and to be honest, if we're going to survive anything, we're going to need him to make a lot of them. Gianluigi Donnarumma though, looking more like Mario for once in his life, finds Ederson, turning into Eder Daddy, Alisson turning into Ali Daddy, taking on his man, plays it into Ederson, and Manuel Neuer, the man everyone always says could play outfield. Maybe he's out here to prove a point. The captain of the team, we put him in that centre mid position. We played the 5 back that was so effective when we used the worst players in the game. Check out that video if you haven't done it. It's okay. First goal of the season though for Waterford FC against Chelsea. In the first game, Manuel Neuer, Bernd Leno, his German compatriot, can't whip in the cross, loses the ball and Chelsea come forward. 89 minutes on the clock. Just as we're all thinking, maybe, just maybe, this could be a bit easier than using the worst players in the game. No, because guess what? It doesn't matter if a keeper in real life is great at passing or great with the ball at his feet or not that slow. If you're a goalkeeper, he ain't going to take that into account. So believe me, we've all seen Ederson ping a ball 80 yards like it's nothing. He's going to be worse than a League 2 player at passing on this game, in spite of that fact. We've all seen someone like Hugo Lloris flying off his line to make a brilliant interception. Doesn't matter, he's going to be slower than me and I might as well be paraplegic. They might as well donate my legs to research or some little child who doesn't have them because they're basically wasted on me. As you can see, as I said earlier, our target is to win the league with a team full of goalkeepers. To be honest, my target is just to survive the league like I did before. So I'm getting sacked at some point, so that's going to be fun and you can all have a good old giggle at me. But for now, Waterford versus my team, Arsenal FC, the biggest bottle jobs in the world, bottling a huge opportunity early on, but Gianluigi Donnarumma, send in Mario because that bitch is looking like Peach.
Nope.
And Mario's name is Jan Oblak with a save, flinging the ball out of his net What a beautiful save from the big Slovenian in net. There is only one Oblak. Arsenal completely mess up. Eder Daddy into Ali Daddy, and there is the second. 2 goals, 2 games in London. To be honest, I'd take 2 points from my first 2 games. The biggest pleasure so far from this, though, even if it is absolute shithouse goals like that, is seeing us score. Because to be honest, I did not think we'd hit a barn door. It might have been a completely fluky goal. Ederson may have probably handballed it in the build-up, but who cares? Arsenal cared. On to the next game against an even easier opponent, Real Madrid. That is 1 point from 2 games now, but Alisson threw early on, 5 minutes in, and we take yet another league. Well, you know, go with it. We take another league by storm. I win wherever I go. Give me a team of goalkeepers, I'll still win. Madrid come forward. Asensio with some nice juggling off of his head. A finish not looking so tasty though. Real Madrid whipping cross after cross in there.
What?
5 back or not. Eventually, we have a bigger breakout than a teenager boy's face. I am so good at punctuation. It's the good thing I don't teach children. Oh wait, I do teach children. Yeah, this is going to be a fun save. Red Bull Leipzig up next. Red Bull Leipzig absolutely out of it next. 0-0 in one of quite possibly the most boring games I've ever played. 4 games now though, no wins, just 1 point. And Atletico Madrid up next. Why did I want to do this again? Why did I have this idea? Anyway, we come through again. Alisson through to make it. No, I'm not going to get excited. I've been through this pain. You've hurt me too many times. I'm not that female who always keeps coming running back. I ain't that desperate. I mean, I probably am that desperate. I'm not that desperate though. Atletico Madrid 0, Waterford 1. Can we stop being massive flops and actually win a game? Well, we're defending pretty well. Boys and girls, as you can see, the Waterford boys, we get those Trey points. Call us Trey Young because we're hitting the 3-pointer. That is now a big win, a big one next to that W column for the boys. Inching a little further away from the sack race. As you can see, Diego Simeone though, no points from 5 games. Probably shouldn't be too happy about being a team that bad. Anyway though, on to the next one, just as easy. Manuel Neuer coming home. FC Bayern München up next. Ederson puts his boy in a washing machine and sends him on the spin cycle, but it is not quite enough of a finish. His wife must be hella disappointed at night. Nubel clears well and Bayern come forward, but that is going to be an offside. Thank you, ref. Thank you very much. Don't buy you off in there either. I'm not meant to admit that. Leon Goretzka though, absolutely woeful effort. We come forward and Ederson looking like one. This is what happens when you get tattoos on your neck, lad. People think you're a piece of... I swear. Let's see. People think you're a knob jockey. That's not really swearing, is it? Come on. That's still PG, family friendly, CGD. Anyway, Bayern come forward again. Gnabry whips it in, and Thomas Muller, you can't give him that much space. Muller making light work of it, call him a yogurt. We come forward though. Ederson can't put the finishing touch on, and oh my god. On to the next one, even worse. Manuel Neuer out. Jan Sommer, the pace merchant himself, in. And we've got just enough. Why did I do European Super League with this? Did I really want to clickbait it that badly? I'm literally losing my hair. I'm 26 old. 26. Oh my god, my English. I'm losing my English language skills. This is so stressful. What did your therapist say? If in doubt, just kick a crowd. Because we're going to kick Germany out of the Euros. It's coming home. Why was I about to sing some P. Diddy shit? All I know is one thing that is coming home is this big fat dub. Jan Sommer making himself a folk legend at the mighty Waterford, the home of the Fighting Irish. Jan Sommer, there is only Juan Sommer, and Juan Sheet does plenty, but it certainly isn't a clean sheet for Areola in there. If that is your real name, it probably isn't. We took Keylor Navas from you. We left you with Sergio Rico, one Fulham forward to the next. Poch in the background wishing he was back at Tottenham because he is being twined and dined by the Waterford boys. 1-0 early on, 83 minutes in. Can we hold out? Of course we can. We ain't no bottle factory. We take these fat dubs. On to the next one. Waterford versus Piemonte Calcio, also known as Juventus, and there's only so long you can keep Ronaldo out of the game. Less said about that one, the better. On to the next one now. Alisson, so far probably the star performer, making FIFA look realistic for once, you know. The goal-scoring goalkeeper scoring goals against his old club, against the club he snaked to come and fight back against the American supremacy of the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, Liga 1 and Serie A, and Eredivisie, because Ajax are in here too to make up numbers. Probably the less said about this game the better. They just tramped it. They just tramped it against a team of goalkeepers. How sad must your life be to have to tramp it against a team of goalkeepers? Jurgen, your dad must constantly chat shit about you to your mum if your ego is that small. Anyway, Waterford FC against Tottenham Hotspurs. There's something really hilarious about EA being too lazy to write Tottenham and writing Spurs for everything Tottenham related. But anyway, Alisson comes forward. The man can bag. The man can bag. I don't know what it is. The man's got a fucking foot on him. I've sworn because I have to. I'm sorry, I'm too excited. It's 12 minutes in, so I should be okay. Little Jemima, go to bed because the swearing's coming out. As you can see, we did have a striker account. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, you're cheating. He's 55 rated. Suck your mama dry like your dad does. We put him right wing back because that means he's out of the way because our wing backs stay the hell back. Because if they don't, they ain't getting back because they run about 1 mile per year. Alisson though with a piff finish. Munch on that all day. We come forward again. Ederson really could have sealed the deal there. Great touch up. Flicks it round the corner and it's a terrible finish from the man who begs to take a penalty in real life. Maybe you can see why he doesn't. 1-0 though against Tottenham. It is the history of the Tottenham. What can you say? Lads, it's Tottenham. We'd hit the fat dub. Jose Mourinho probably not regretting leaving the club after results like that. On to the next one though. Alisson yet again with another goal. Can the team keep up with this big bad boy though? 10 games in, 11 points. The goal, to be honest, is 35 points. We need more than a point a game, and right now we're ahead of that. Jan Oblak with an incredible save early on against Barcelona. I don't quite know what the Barca defence were doing, but I know you cannot leave Alisson in that amount of space because he will use Thunderbolt, and your goal will be a watertight because that ish will be super effective. We're getting the hang of this, lads. You know what, maybe we will win the league. Maybe I was going on about survival, you know. No, scrap that. Maybe it's worth going for the league. We're battering all that come before us. Every game we lost fluke. Every game we lost cheated. Match fixed. Shenanigans afoot. Just like my penis. A lot of you aren't going to get that reference. It's an reference. PK absolutely wipes out the defender. Hugo Lloris somehow had the best kicking stats despite being one of the worst kicking keepers in the Prem. Fair. Then we were robbed of Donnarumma for what, quite frankly, was a ridiculous decision. I said shenanigans were afoot just like my penis, and they do seem it. Thankfully for us though, in what might be one of the most comical matches in history, Barcelona just decided, hey Lamau, we're going to do it live. The Barcelona comedy show is beginning. This time we give it to Ederson. The man has been begging to take a penalty in real life. We said, go on lad. Go on you cutie. Have one. You never get one again. 2 penalties missed and a red card in one game, but Bernd Leno showing everyone his wife must be getting pleasure at night because that man can finish. Better late than never. Especially in South London where there is a lot of teenage pregnancies. FC Barcelona somehow losing to 10-man Waterford FC. Not quite sure how they've managed that absolute bottle job, but they did. AC Milan up next. Waterford on a run. Ederson through on goal. This isn't going to be easy when Alisson is literally the only one who can keep the ball straight. Anyway, yeah, no, not anyway. We just get mugged off by AC Milan. I was getting excited. Maybe I will go back to just wanting to survive. Maybe that was the right plan all along. Up next though, on the road to nowhere, Ajax matchday 13, the biggest game of the season in my opinion. This is one where you need 6 points. Ajax, the worst rated team in the entire league. We've beaten much better teams, and Alisson from goal, you know what the end result will be. Him perfectly deflecting the ball off of the post for Ederson to get a tap in and do the worm like he's just scored a beautiful goal to win the World Cup. I say that, but if you did the worm to celebrate a World Cup winning goal, I generally think your wife, your future wife, and your future grandchildren would all abandon you. We have the chance to whip in a good cross though, but Ajax come forward with Anthony, Davy Klaassen, Sebastian Haller, Dusan Tadic. It ain't much, but it's honest work, and Sebastian Haller with a beautiful finish. Oblak hangs on for us late on, and I'm not gonna lie. What has to be considered the most disappointing result of the save so far, 1-1 with Ajax at home. Inter Milan up next to matchday 14, but the morale it's being beaten down that. But Muslera the captain, with Neuer out injured, Muslera captains, we believe. Jan Sommer spins his man, dummies him too, finds the pass to Leno, and there's so much space, even Ederson can't bottle that one. Big Radu in net has absolutely no chance. We stole Sam here backhander bitch from Inter Milan. Put him on our bench because he is literally the slowest goalkeeper alive. And we make Inter Milan pay for letting us do so. Radu, could he have done better? Probably not, because Ederson actually learnt to finish for once. Alexis Sanchez though finds Lukaku.
Why you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead.
This, what you know what be banter, me randomly wiping out a guy even though Black's made a great save, and Romelu Lukaku. Yeah. Anyway though, when we are robbed, when we are scorned, we fight back. Lloris, determined to make up for an error, drives up the pitch, finds Sommer, who finds Ali Daddy, and he puts it in. This man is making a run for the golden boot. The man is going off. Inter Milan come forward though, find Lukaku and Donnarumma, looking like Inter Milan's rivals AC Milan because they are lacking behind. I'd love to see Lukaku do an actual backflip in real life because I feel like the earth may generally quake. But as I've already said, there is only Juan Sommer, and he always makes it count. 3-2 late on, game wrapped, Game done, game dusted. Suck your mums, your dad's a foot, your sister's a hoe. Your grandma gives it to me on the Yergy low. What's happening? What's happening? Yes! The luck of the green finally going Waterford's way. The ball somehow not crossing the line. And we get the ball out with 86 minutes to go. You've got to think, this is done.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This was done. It was done. It was done. I hate my life so much. Why did I decide to do this? Why did I decide to do this? Why did I put myself through this? After those last two results, we weren't quite in the mood to play much longer, so we simulated the next 3 games. A 3-1 loss to City. We decided we'd try the next one a little bit differently. We'll go into the game and give it a sim, and look what happens now. 2-2 with Dortmund. Let's give it another go. Maybe it'll go just as well. May have noticed that Lloris missed another penalty. Yep. I hope that doesn't happen again. That would be 3-3 if he misses another one. That would. Whoop. Anyway, match day 18. We're officially past the halfway mark and somehow still in the job. Tottenham up next. A great clearance from Juan Oblak and a beautiful counter is afoot. It's awful defending. Just terrible from Eric Dyer, as Tottenham fans have come to get used to. Alisson holds him off, makes him look like Ali's son, and bangs it home. What a bit of play from the big, long head, still mulleted, bulletproof head Brazilian. The man may have a porn star beard, but that man is finishing on camera all day, all night. 7 goals in 18 appearances. What a man. What a man. That's a pen ref. That is a disgusting challenge, and to be honest, I'd quite like him to be sent off. Ref, that challenge was a disgrace. Regulon needs to be banned for the season. Hugo Lloris against his old team to take the penalty. 3rd time's a charm. And he hits the bar so hard it legitimately goes back 30 yards because EA don't know anything. Yes. Fuck it. I don't care what I was saying. Ederson, the man is starting to bag. The man has gone to the shops. He's got the plastic bags out and said, "Nah, mate, I don't need to pay 10p for those bags, lad. I brought my own." And he is bagging. A beautiful pass from Ederson. The first time finish from Ederson. Harry Kane to Lo Celso though, and he Lascelles that man like a hoe. 90 minutes in though, Ederson could make it 3-1, but it doesn't matter because it is too little, too late for Tottenham. A huge 2-1 win for the Waterford boys. I don't know why I said wing. I really don't know why I struggle so badly to speak English, to be honest. But I'm sure you all enjoy it just like you enjoy watching me lose 6-0 to Liverpool. We did get a 1-1 draw with Juventus though, so you know. We're on the up. We are on the up. Up next though, Manuel Neuer has returned to play right centre back, a new position for the lad. But to be honest, our defence has been lacking, and with a huge game against PSG, we cannot be caught lacking. We will not hold corn, but PSG will. Ederson, I told you the man is starting to bag, and he has it. He's found his footing. Whoever that was definitely hasn't. A change in tactics though after an awful start after the goal. We go all out defence. We make sure we are going to hold what we have. We hold, and what we have is gold. Alisson. I'm telling you, Jurgen, give me a ring. You don't need Firmino up front. I've got a different Brazilian to be selling you. Believe me. Play him up front. It doesn't matter if you have to play whoever their backup keeper is. Adrian Lopez, the banter merchant himself. 9 goals for Alisson. The man is an unreal finisher.
You clicking clanking, clattering collection of collisionous junk.
Fuck's sake. Inter Milan up next. Ter Stegen finds Alisson, and the man is just pure baggage. But he was a little bit over the weight limit. Inter not letting him on the plane. Alisson, no, the man keeps going. We find Big Burn Leno. To be honest, a quite beautiful last-ditch foul from Courtois, but with Chrissy Eriksen on the free kick, it's a good thing we have two goalkeepers.
Nope.
Courtois with the beautiful foul to stop Lukaku going through, and then the clearance off the line. 1-0 Black, making sure that sheet stays plenty clean. I didn't even plan that one. I planned most of these jokes, as you can probably tell by how badly teed up they are. I didn't even realise we went down in this game. All I realised though is we got back in it. Juan Oblak keeping the ball out of the net. Juan Sommer putting it back in. 1-1 late on. Inter, we finally get some karma. They get the comeuppance they deserve after screwing us over in the last game. Juan Sommer, the man from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Bagsman.
What's going on?
Suck your mum.
That's not right. That's not right. That is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. What are you doing, fella? What are you doing? Fucking dope. What are you doing? That's fucking ridiculous.
I hate this game. How did I hurt you, Vancouver? How did I hurt you? I didn't do anything to you. I'm nice. As you can see, after that result, we have a performance review meeting set. Despite being 13th with a team of goalkeepers, 14th rather, with a team from Ireland, the League of Ireland, EA. They play at a 2-capacity stadium, and that's the owner and his granddad. No one else is allowed in. Even the players aren't allowed in. They can't afford the entrance fee. Job on the line though, and the refs deciding Lamau, screw you, because someone please try and tell me where the foul is there. I'm using a team of keepers, EA. I know they're bagsmen. I know Ederson has literally just scored a hat-trick. I know I've just scored a hat-trick with Ederson on ultimate difficulty, but give me a break. I know I'm handsome, successful, smart, funny, charismatic, with a big penis, but give me a break, because I don't have any more in life. I'm ginger. It counteracts all of those things. Thankfully, in spite of Anthony getting a late goal, we do win 4-3. Ederson with a beautiful hat-trick. Job on the line though. RB Leipzig up next. The energy can company. The drinks can. Will they be recycled, or will they make us look like garbage? Juan Oblak with an incredible double save. The man, he heard a knock on the door whilst he was watching some porno, and he got caught lacking there. Thankfully for us, Ederson in the 69th minute, irony after what I was just talking about. Lamau, the 69th minute, I'm so funny, I'm such a humorous gent. RB Leipzig though, they come forward again. Dani Olmo puts another past. Back in goal. But big Ederson, he says, boss, come here, give me a cuddle, boss. Give me a cuddle, boss. I ain't letting you go. Ederson single-handedly carrying this team to safety. It ain't me no more. This ain't my team anymore. This is Eder Daddy's team. The man is putting on a clinic. That is quite hilarious watching all the subs being goalkeeper uniforms. I haven't mentioned it yet, by the way. But I'm not actually allowed to make subs because EA don't let you sub keepers unless they're for other keepers. So yeah, I've literally had to use a bare 11 the entire game. And that is why moments like this happen, where I have to rest my entire team. And here's the thing, you might think, oh, you're using team keepers, so there's not much difference. There's a big difference. Like, keepers are bad, but some keepers have like 50 ratings. Most of these lads outfield have 30 ratings, and I ain't dealing with that. I'm sorry, bye-bye. On to the next one. Thankfully, Neuer comes off the bench and saves the day to make it 1-1, but a huge game up next. AC Milan. Ibrahimovic in possibly his final season versus a team of goalkeepers. But one goalkeeper in particular will not give up on this team. Ederson fouled on the edge of the area. Lines up the free kick. We look at our takers, it ain't worth it. Ederson, the man himself, we have not even scored a penalty on this save yet. 1.5 bars of power. Greened it and fired it home. Yes, boys and girls, you are not seeing it wrong. I did just score a free kick with a bloody goalkeeper. I am that good at this game. I am literally the GOAT. I'm a duck who's a goat. Figure that one out yourselves. Ederson with a huge free kick. Could this be the goal that gets us to safety, that confirms our place as Europeans' elite team of goalkeepers? Could a team of goalkeepers actually survive the European Super League? Put those American fraud owners, put Pellegrini, why did I say Pellegrini? Put Perez, put Paratici even though he's not there anymore, put Agnelli, put them on a rock and send them fucking packing. A team of goalkeepers is dominating your league. 1-0 against Milan. Waterford FC are staying up, boys and girls. I don't know how long I've got left from job. I'm going to be sacked soon. All I know is, whilst I'm here, I'm giving it my all. This team are going to survive. The Waterford fans deserve it. The goalkeepers deserve it. The Union is here, and Union is here to save the day like we save clean sheets every game. Barcelona up next. Ederson in some incredible form. 5 goals in his last 3 games. Juan Sommer drives through their defence. Busquets ain't keeping up. Imagine actually being slower than the goalkeeper. My God, your legs are literally worthless. 1-0 against Barcelona. We've already beaten them 2-0 with 10 men where we missed 2 penalties. This is going to be a cakewalk. This is a wrap already, boys and girls. Put me in a panini and sell me at a Subway, because I want to be next to the wraps. Ederson comes forward, completely bottles it. Barcelona now coming forward. Messi absolutely destroys his man. Miralem Pjanic makes Oblak his bitch. Barcelona now with the corner, whip it in. Oblak, despite being a 93 rated goalkeeper, looking like I've got another striker in goal. Sasa Kalasa backhander bitch, Godzilla bitch, would have caught it. Oblak doesn't. Griezmann scores. And unfortunately, boys and girls, as he dances on me, my job would be terminated that afternoon. Here's the question though, boys and girls. 27 games, 30 points. Is it enough to see us through? Before you find out, let's take a look at the stats. Ederson and Alisson, the 2 Brazilians, 20 goals between them combined. 9 assists for Ederson as well. What a season for the lad. Enough to put him 15th in the top scorers list. Enough to put him 2nd in the assist joint top. Technically should be 1st place. And boys and girls, I can confirm we did just about survive. 4 points from their last 7 games, whichever fraud took over from me. Suck your mum for letting my team down like that. It doesn't matter though. We did enough. Boys and girls, before I leave you, got to make one big final announcement. I have officially made a Discord server. The link will be down below. Hope to see you all there. I'm not going to say I'm going to be there constantly because, to be honest, my phone's always blowing up from the Goldham, you know, you get me. But boys and girls, have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow with a rebuild. Peace.